of the main reasons why I like creating QuickPods every once in a while to balance out the interviews is kind of selfish. It's just because I have something to say and I want to share it with the world. And so here's my audio blog that we'll call a podcast. And so in this episode, that's exactly what's going to happen. For the next 5 to 6 minutes, I'm kind of going to rant and rave about why crypto has me simultaneously tired and at the same time super bullish. I'm Jarrett Carpenter, and this is More Than Blockchain. Okay, so for this quick pod, I was really going to do it on something else, but I was like, you know what? I'm so tired of talking about the fundamentals of Bitcoin and the halving and the scarcity and basically why people should buy it, even though as a podcaster and content creator in the year 2023, I'm supposed to say not financial advice. So we're going to table that episode I was going to do for Bitcoin for another time. And on this episode, I'm just going to share with you 7 reasons why crypto has me both tired and at the same time bullish. Number 1, this is the reason why it has me tired. Number 1, it's nonstop. It's 24/7, 365. And unlike TradFi, there are no weekends. There are no nights off. Crazy things happen in crypto all the time when you're sleeping. And then you wake up and you're like, oh my God, that just happened. Because across the world, some news came out, some FUD was sown, some hype was killed, what have you. So the fact that it's all the time is really energy consuming. Number 2, crypto Twitter is relentless and can breed FOMO. It's like, I don't want to log off and miss something. And unlike maybe missing a dog photo or someone getting married on IG or some other life update on Facebook or any other social media platform, there's real alpha. When I say alpha, there is real time information that can help you make certain moves on Twitter that are constantly going, just like crypto, 24/7, 365. And so Twitter is both wonderful and at the same time horrible when it comes to the medium in which crypto communities basically chat with one another. Number 3, the ups and downs of the market and the regulation and this, that, and the other have me personally tired. I'm in a unique position currently where both my work and my play are tied into crypto. What do I mean by that? My full-time job right now is really focused on the cryptocurrency market. And then outside of my job, my play is More Than Blockchain, this podcast, and then another podcast that I'm doing with 2 other guys, Austin and Grant, called Not Crypto Bros. And so when the idea of banning crypto or regulating crypto, into the Stone Age comes along, it's kind of scary. Because for me, it would affect both my full-time job or my work and also the things I like to do outside of work, which are create this podcast, have conversations with people from around the world around crypto and Web3, and create content with Grant and Aussie and Not Crypto Bros. So sometimes when I hear a lot of FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt around crypto, it can be super tiring. Number 4, there's way too much animosity within the same house party. Now, to someone on the outside, they must look at crypto as a monolith. Oh, it's all the same. Oh, everyone in crypto gets along. They agree on the same things, and they're all about the same movement. And that can be really misleading because it's so far from the truth if you're within crypto. And sometimes I just get so tired with it. I don't understand why Bitcoiners feel the need to basically say that everything else is shit, for a lack of better words in English. And I don't understand why that exists. I don't understand why there's hate among chains, I guess I should say. And I just think that at the end of the day, that is one thing that really, really has me kind of tired. And I just wish it wouldn't exist because we're all going to the same place. We're all trying to use a new way of digital scarcity to be able to change the world in a decentralized, transparent, and immutable manner. So I wish sometimes there wasn't so much animosity among chains. Number 5, I rarely get to talk about crypto, Web3, and NFTs in real life or IRL. And what that means is most of my relationships that I have with people in crypto and NFTs and Web3 end up existing between screens because I'm talking to them on Zoom or I'm talking to them on Skype or a FaceTime call or we're just chatting on WhatsApp or Telegram or any one of the 1,000 channels I feel like we have to be able to communicate. But sometimes I'd just love to go sit outside in a park, go to a cafe, go to a bar, go anywhere, go on a bike ride and just talk about this stuff. But I really can't. And then number 6 is fairly related to number 5. And number 6 is that most of the people in my IRL spheres, my friends and my family, I can't really talk about this stuff. I'll maybe get 2 minutes and then I don't want to really bore them with this because I know it's like if someone were to talk golf to me, I don't really know about golf. It's after a while, it's just going to kind of run its gamut, you know? So 5, I feel like too many of my relationships in crypto are basically virtual. And then number 6, not enough of my IRL relationships are really places where I feel like I can talk about crypto. And so because if you go back to number 3, where I talk about how the ups and downs hit both my work and my play, meaning my full-time work and then what I choose to do outside of my 9 to 5, it can be super tiring because sometimes I just feel like I just want to talk to somebody about this in real life. And so if we go back to number 3, you'll see that because my work and my play are tied into crypto and Web3 and NFTs and everything that has to do with the blockchain-backed ecosystem, as I would refer to it, when I'm in real life with people, sometimes I feel like I can't even talk about what I do at work and what I do at play. And because we live in this capitalist society where a lot of people start to align their personal identities with what their professional work is, I oftentimes feel really awkward at outings, even with people who I've known for 20 plus years, because I can't really dive into the things I want to talk about. And then finally, number 7. Number 7 is where I'm going to flip the script a little bit. And maybe not that I think I'm being negative. I think I'm being realistic about why I'm tired about the crypto space. But number 7, I've never been so bullish about something and really felt like I am on the forefront of an entire global community that is trying to push new technologies into society. And that's very, very exciting. I wasn't around, or I was around, but I was too young to kind of dive in and maybe be able to move one grain of sand from one pile to the other pile when the internet came out. But here we are 20, 25 years later, at least if we're looking at mass adoption of the internet. And I feel like I am a part of the community that is trying to move one grain of sand from Web 2, bring it over to the Web 3 side, and talk about the importance of digital ownership in a world that is forever becoming more and more digitized, virtual, and globalized in some sense, right? Because of what the internet allows Web3 to do on top of it. So there you go. The tech will slowly take over, and it's going to be exciting to basically have a first row seat for the ride. So if you're in Web3 and crypto, I hope that this episode resonated with you. And if you're not, here's a little look into why crypto has me both tired and at the same time bullish. Thanks for checking out this episode of More Than Blockchain. And if you'd like to get in touch with me or you have an idea for the episode, find us on Twitter at More Than Blockchain or on Instagram at More Than Blockchain. Slide in those DMs. Let me know what you want to hear in the future. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the podcast. And if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a rating. When you rate the podcast, it sends a signal into the podcast sphere that this is a good episode, and then it will be shown to more people. So if you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and do that. Thanks again for checking out this episode of More Than Blockchain, and I'll see you next time.